Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Week 18 Saturday edition. As we had two great games today that took place today, and we're going to go over both of them in just a sec, and I'll give my thoughts on what I thought of today's games and recap them for you. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Week 18 trivia question for today, and it's a Jacksonville Jaguars trivia question. Who was who was the Jaguars' first ever draft choice? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Uh, well, it's week 18 of the NFL, the final week of the regular season, and there's playoff implications with this, both today and tomorrow. We had two great games today. Uh, in the early game today, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Las Vegas Raiders 31-13 at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, and with the win, the Chiefs secure the number one seed, playoff seed, excuse me, in the AFC in the first round bye. The Chiefs set the tone early in this game uh, and never looked back. The Chiefs scored four touchdowns in this game. I never leaving the outcome in doubt, and they never let up in this game. And as for the Raiders, their offense allowed the Chiefs to score on four of their five first half possessions, including three touchdowns. Too many mistakes. That's why the Chiefs took advantage of all took advantage of the mistakes the Raiders made and really made the Raiders pay. And I'm going to recap. I'm going to give you the highlights of this game right now. If I can, there we go. Uh, and there we go. Let me. Oops, I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Here, I'm going to give you the highlights. First quarter, the Raiders scored their first touchdown right off the bat in the first quarter, and it was Patrick Mahomes passed short to uh, J- Jacob Mc. Let's see what that name is. Excuse me just for a moment. I gotta. Jarek McKinnon. Excuse me. My mistake. Uh, it was uh, Patrick Mahomes passed short left to Jarek McKinnon for the 2 yard touchdown. Uh, Butker's extra point was good, and it was 7-0 Chiefs. I am sorry for that. I'm having some technical problems here. And then the Raiders got in the field goal range, and it was a 4th and 13 at the KC 35. Carlson's 54-yard field goal was good. It was 7-3 Chiefs. The Chiefs had the punt. They're going 3 and out, 8 plays, 33 yards. But then the Raiders had an interception. It was a straight hand pass deep right, intended for Hollins, intercepted by Thornhill at the Las Vegas 44, and ran out of bounds at the 44 for no gain. And the Raiders got the ball. I mean, the Chiefs got the ball back, and they scored their second touchdown of the game. And it was Joe. It was a Jones. It was Rob Jones, I think. I gotta Ronald Jones. Excuse me. It was Ronald Jones. It was Ronald Jones, left guard, uh, for the 2 yard touchdown. Butker's extra point was good. It was 14-3 Chiefs at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Raiders had a turnover on downs uh, in the uh, in the uh, second quarter, as it started second quarter. Sit-down pass incomplete, short left to Walker for no gain, and then it was 4th and goal at the KC2. They were both at KC2, third and fourth goal. 4th and goal. Sit-down pass incomplete, short right to Davante Adams, and the Chiefs got the ball back once again. These mistakes are what cost the Raiders the game today. And then the Chiefs scored their third touchdown of the game. And it was, I gotta see who the last name is. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess these names up. Kadarius Toney, excuse me. It was Kadarius Toney for the, it was a 2nd and 5 to the Las Vegas 11. Kadarius Toney left end for the 11-yard touchdown. Butker's extra point is good, and it was 21-3 Chiefs. Then the Raiders fumbled. They had a fumble. Stidham sacked at the Las Vegas 30 for 8 yards. And Dana fumbled and recovered by Carifres at the Las Vegas 30 to Las Vegas 30 for no gain. And the Raiders got the ball back. The Chiefs got the ball back, excuse me. And they got in the field goal range. It was 2nd and 6 at the Las Vegas 26. Butker's 44-yard field goal was good. And it was 24-3 at halftime. And then in the third quarter, and in the second half, the third quarter, things did not get any better for the Raiders, but they did get into field goal range. And it was 4th and 11 at the KC 20. Carlson's 38-yard field goal was good, and it was 24-6 Chiefs third quarter. The Chiefs had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays minus 12 yards. And the Raiders had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays minus 7 yards. Then the Chiefs had to punt after going 3 and out, 7 plays, 33 yards. And then the Raiders had to punt after going 3 and out, 3 plays, 4 yards. It was 24-6 at the end of the third quarter. Then the Chiefs scored their 4th and final touchdown of the game. And it was, I don't want to mess this name. Hold on a minute. It was Isaiah Kakako. Isaiah, thank you. It was Isaiah Pacheco left guard for the 1-yard touchdown. Butker's extra point was good, and it was 31-6 Raiders. And then the Raiders scored their first and only touchdown of the game. It was 3rd and 10 at the KC 11. Stidham's pass short left to Renfro for the 11-yard touchdown. Carlson's extra point was good, and it was 31-13. And then the Chiefs had the punt. They're going 3 and out, 3 plays minus 6 yards, and then the Raiders had a turnover on downs, and it was 3 incomplete passes for no gain. 2nd and 21 at the Las Vegas 43. Stidham's pass incomplete deep middle to Davante Adams, who was injured during the play. Stidham's pass at 3rd and 21 at the LB 43, pass incomplete to Cole for no gain. And then 4th and 21 at the Las Vegas 43. Stidham sacked at the Las Vegas 34 for minus 9 yards for no gain. And then the Chiefs got the ball back. And all the Chiefs, and there were just a few plays, and all the Chiefs have to do for the last 2 plays, but just all they had to do was just kneel, and nonetheless, the Chiefs get the win by the final score of 31-13. And the Chiefs get the game balls. Patrick Mahomes, 18 of 26. Uh, carries and attempts, 202 yards, one touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 8 attempts, 64 yards, one touchdown. And Justin Watson, one reception, 67 yards. For the Raiders, just too many mistakes. And they did score one touchdown, but Jarrett Stidham uh, they just were not able to get the job done today. And uh, and Hunter Renfro was the only one that scored a touchdown for the Raiders. But mistakes are what cost you, and the Chiefs get the win, and they've got the AFC secure the first spot in the AFC secured, and the first round bye. And about to join me right now is my buddy KIL, Keith Norman, Keith in Lakewood. And Keith, I'm talking about this first game today. Boy, too many mistakes cost the Raiders this game, and the Chiefs just dominated early and just never let up in this game today. Yeah, yes, he was. Yes, they did. And I was just going to mention that. Yes. And yeah, yes, they did. And boy, did they ever rally. Yes, they will. Yes. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, they get the game balls for this one, as well as the Chiefs for the early game. I've already given them out. Yeah, this was just one of those games where Jacksonville trailed, but then they just came on strong in the fourth quarter and managed to get the win. And the Titans, they just were not able to hold down that lead. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's right. You're right. It did lead to that. Yes, we shall see how it unfolds in the playoffs. Yeah, and yeah, right now I am 2-0 right now on the picks because I won both of them today. Actually, we all won both of these today. Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, yeah, and a lot of these games in Week 18 have playoff implications for several teams. You're right. You're absolutely right, Keith. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. But a lot of these games this week, they have big playoff implications. Yes, you're right. Yes, that is that. You're all right. You are correct. And yeah, 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 and it is. Yes, and the Browns are hoping to knock Pittsburgh out of playoff contention tomorrow. Yes, they did. Yes, Yes, we will have to wait till all the 1 o'clock games are done. Yes, and exactly. They do need a win, and Philadelphia to lose to get that number one seed. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Yes, exactly. They get a win over Green Bay. Yeah, and there's a lot of wild cards here to be determined, and and I think you called me just to get the two scores from today. I guess you were calling me. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to cut you off because I'm running out of time. But I want to thank you for joining me on my podcast and talking about Week 18 and playoff implications and all that. And hopefully, I'll talk to you again tomorrow on a positive note. Okay. Yeah, that's what we're hoping for. Well, thank you so much, Keith, for joining me, and hopefully we'll talk tomorrow, you and I. You too. Bye bye. And yes, congratulations to the Jacksonville Jaguars on winning the AFC South, beating the Tennessee Titans 20-16. And I'm going to give you the answer to the question real quickly. We're running out of time. Who was the Jacksonville Jaguars' first ever draft choice? If you said Tony Baselli, you were correct. Baselli was drafted out of USC. He was a five-time Pro Bowler. James Stewart, who was also drafted in the first round in 1995, 19th overall pick. Roy Johnson was a fourth-round draft pick choice for the team that year, and Mark Reno was acquired from the Green Bay Packers. That's just about going to wrap it up for Scott Sports 101 NFL Football Week 18 Saturday recap show. I'll be back tomorrow with the early game stream show and everything else. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.